afternoon, and welcome back to Gray Man Walking. It's been a minute since we've talked. I've been back from the AT for a little over 5 months now. Probably the last post-trail video was about 3 months ago. But I'm walking to the mailbox on this fine February afternoon, and I thought I'd catch you up on something. I did mention that I wanted to provide a health update, and I want to do that, and I've got a couple other things to throw in too. But first I want to say I miss you guys. I really did enjoy your comments, your support, your encouragement, your enthusiasm. I appreciate that all very much. So I do miss interacting with you. So I wanted to throw that out there. So what the video is going to have in it today, the health update. I interacted with a southbound hiker in November. A couple of my family members and I took a little walk a couple of days before Christmas. And then we even throw in a little bit of stuff I helped my daughter with just about a week ago. So Gray Man's enjoying post-trail life. He's enjoying retirement life. And so let's get into it. I had my annual physical in early January, which was about 4 months post-trail. And all my blood work, all my numbers looked good. I was particularly interested in any of the numbers that has anything to do with kidney function. When you lost as much weight as I did and your body starts eating itself, it has the potential to harm your kidneys. And all those numbers look good. Really everything looked good. So I'm real happy with that. I went to the dermatologist in January, and you guys remember I kept myself covered up pretty good on trail. So I didn't have anything other than my typical 4 or 5 spots that they freeze off of me every year. Happy about that. The last thing to do with the health, is the feet. And almost imperceptibly, from my little toes in, things have been getting just ever so slowly better. But in the last couple of weeks, it seemed like there's been an increase in the progress. The feeling in my toes has gotten a lot better. They're still partially numb, but it's almost like the second toe is about normal, and I'm just waiting on the big toes now. So I couldn't really tell much difference at all until just recently. And I've read it takes 6 to 12 months, so I'm within that. It's not 6 months yet, so we'll see. All right, so that's it. I'm doing well. Appreciate all of you all. Enjoy this little nonsense that follows. Thanks. It's Tuesday, November 5th, Election Day. I don't have my sidekick with me, so I guess I'll have to ask myself the question. Gray Man, what you doing? Well, I'm driving about 2.5 hours to pick up a southbound hiker, not too far from Blacksburg, Virginia. He's about a day out of Harrisburg, really. And I'm going to shuttle him down to the Smokies so he can bypass the damaged and closed part of the AT and continue his southbound hike from there. So he'll do the Smokies and on all the way to Springer. This hiker, his name is Doc. I met him. We both spent the night at the Carter Notch hut in New Hampshire. Enjoyed talking with him at night. I told him whenever he got into Virginia, if he needed anything, give me a call. And then with all the storm damage, he called and wanted to know if I could show him on down a little further south so he could get as much done this fall as he could. He'll have to come back in the spring and finish. So that's what I'm up to. So when I get to where he's at, I'll film a little more. Alright, I'm here with Doc. Doc's a southbounder. I picked him up there near Blacksburg, Virginia. We rode down yesterday to Gatlinburg. We spent the night, had a good meal. And now Doc's going to start continue walking south from Davenport Gap here. We're on, what's the route number?
32.
We're on 32. We're right where 32 crosses the trail. He's still about 1.3 miles from I-40. Sign tells us not to drive any further, so he's going to start south from here. So Doc, tell us a little bit about your hike. What's it been like so far? When did you start?
I started July 1st at Katahdin, summited there, and I've been headed south for the last 4 months now, and some days, and had mostly a great hike.
Well, good.
Met a lot of fantastic people.
We actually met at Carter Notch Gap. We both stayed at the hut that night, and I enjoyed talking with you that night. And
you had told me if there's anything you need when you get down to Virginia, give me a call, and Hurricane Helene happened, so I had a need.
Well, I was happy to do it. It brought me back to the trail for a little bit, so to speak. So I'm still enjoying, the trail community.
Yep.
So.
And I'm starting with my 5th pair of shoes now. A little more colorful than my usual get-up.
Fashion statement.
They will make do.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn this thing off until you actually start up the trail. All right, we got a little hike planned for the day. Who's going with us?
Ladder!
Who are you?
Nora!
Who are you? Who are you?
Collins.
Hey, Gray Man's with you. There's the new bridge over Route 311 on the way to McAfee Knob. Should be up and ready for the 25 season. That's where we're headed. Let's go for a walk.
Great man!
Yeah?
What are we doing?
Well, it appears we're hiking.
Where?
It's the day before Christmas Eve. A beautiful clear sky day. So, Gray Man, Slider's husband, middle child, and then Brewer's youngest child. We've all decided to come out and take a little walk to McAfee Knob. Both my son and daughter live here at Roanoke, y'all know that. And it's just a few miles for us to drive out here to the trailhead. So we are doing what I said I wouldn't do too much more of, but
Can't help himself.
I bought 2 of the grandkids trekking poles for Christmas, so I think we're certainly going to be up for family hikes in the future. So happy to be back out here, and let's see what this day brings. We're about 2 miles in on a little hike. Stop for a water break, a little snack break. How's everybody feeling?
Good. Sometimes we're coming Noah, can you say half for me?
How you doing, Slider?
Oh, Nora.
Doing good.
Yeah, we know.
What was that remark you made a little while back?
What?
Oh, I said
No,
that
no,
my teeth hurt from smiling so much because it's cold.
Alright, we'll make sure that we don't make a mess with that, okay?
Oh, man.
Great man. What are you doing?
Taking a break
From what?
from walking. A person who hasn't hiked in 4 months should probably take a few breaks during the day, during the outing.
Said about me going
That's how you
hiking,
finish.
I guess we'll just go back.
Start slow, start easy. We've been through this.
Does it feel like you're starting over?
Getting upset
Oh, yeah.
about me
You lose
hiking,
everything
I guess
probably.
we'll just...
With the section hikers is they get the advantage of covering the entire trail over a period of time. They get to do it without the hard hit on their bodies that the through hikers experience, but then they're always losing their trail legs. So every time they start out on section hike, they kind of got to start over again.
Go, go, second.
Great man.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Oh, I don't know what we're doing, Kate. As your husband would say, it's another episode of torturous, what?
I don't know.
Misery and a home improvement project.
That we've made 10 times harder and more expensive.
As the bird holder way.